The hottest ticket in town. And before I go into this, let me talk about this little guy right here. I used to call him my little Tasmanian devil, and he gave me grief all day long. Okay, grief all day long. And you understand that your subconscious, that makes up 99% of your mind, does not care how you want to live your life. It just listens to your conscious thoughts and tries to make your thoughts true for you. So once I understood that, I started listening to my thoughts, and I thought, good gracious, I got some stinking thinking, you know. So I went to the war with him. I'd kick him off, stomp him on the ground. He kept jumping back, hanging on my elbow, doing all this crazy stuff. And once I let go of my limiting beliefs, because 20 years ago, I was 40 pounds overweight, did not like myself. And when you don't feel good, what do you want to do? You want to feel better, right? So I ate comfort food. Some people do drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. And temporarily you feel better, but it always comes back, okay? So you have to train this little guy to be your best friend. And today, you know, back then, Linda Allreds, the #1 limiting belief in the world is I'm not good enough. I believe that. And today, I believe I'm good enough. I believe I'm the hottest ticket in town. I believe, and every one of you in this room believes you're the hottest ticket in town. And when you come from that belief, and know the transformation that you can deliver to your clients changes your energy, and you speak with confidence, you speak with assurance of what you can deliver, and the transformation that you can give is just priceless. So that, you know, you can charge what you want, charge what you work, and not be scared to open your mouth and double your rates. Okay.
Well, let me tell you about my girl Linda. My girl Linda and I met on June the 23rd, 2013. And I stood up and told her and gave her the swift kick she needed to get back out and speaking again. And in return, she offered me her program, and she gifted me with her program as a scholarship fund. And she has blessed me unmeasurably in our group, Movers and Shakers, as well as WPN. Everyone that woman touches turns to gold. I was a caretaker for my parents after owning 3 businesses and having to close shop to come home and take care of them. And within a matter of seconds and minutes after our first session, my life changed. And it not only changed personally, but it also changed spiritually. Linda is a jewel and a gem in someone's life. And all you have to do is open up that Pandora box and look and see what jewel is in there. And you will have Linda Allreds.
Well, I can tell you, I met Linda at Women's Prosperity Network, and it was really quite amazing. I listened to everything that she had to say, and it was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I believe it, I don't believe it, and whatever. And so after I spoke with Linda, we had a long conversation, and I told her, I said, I'm interested, but I'm extremely, extremely skeptical. I really was. I was backing out the door saying, okay, I'm skeptical. So, but I was struggling a whole lot. My confidence was down, and I really, really was down on myself. And so I took the plunge.
Well, before I left, I met Linda. I had just retired from the federal government after 26 years and had moved across the country to Baton Rouge to take care of my mother who had a stroke. When I met her, I was emotionally drained and exhausted and didn't know which direction I needed to go. I knew I wanted to work on my spiritual path, get my health and my body in shape, and I also wanted to do something with the rest of my life, but I just couldn't figure out what.
Well, we have joined ventures together, and we have got a great charter group that we're getting ready to launch on October the 27th in virtual speaking online. And she is going to do all the mindset, and I'm going to do all the marketing and all of the limiting beliefs with marketing, because people are afraid to speak. So I'm hoping that I will be able to teach them how to speak.
Working with Linda is really, really great. She is very giving of her time and her goodness and her talents. And so she makes you feel welcome, she makes you feel comfortable, and lets you know that you really deserve to be successful.
Linda, I met her during the Baton Rouge Women's Council Women's Week, and after attending one of her seminars, decided that I wanted to work with her. But the one of the questions that Linda asked of me was, in a perfect world, briefly describe what your day would be like. That just completely opened up the world for me. The whole idea of not having to think of the goddess and to start dreaming again just made my world open up, and it got me thinking about all the possibilities. And when I answered this question, Linda made it seem so reasonable, and she completely understood it, and she made me feel like that it was very attainable.
Well, my confidence level has soared. It's gone crazy. My ego is probably up a little bit more than it should be, but my business has doubled, and so that's really helped me a whole lot, and I'm really excited about the future now.
Oh my God. Well, in the last 6 months, I have gone back to school. I've gotten my real estate license. I've gotten a broker that I've hooked up with, who's not only become my mentor, he's also become my friend. I've sold my first home. I've gone and I've gotten my Reiki level 1 and 2 certificates, and just signed up for an intensive pranic healing course in November. And I also have a couple other businesses that I'm working with. And every day is just exciting. When I go to bed at night, I have a smile on my face. And I don't even mind getting up when that alarm goes off at 6:30, because it's just an exciting day every day.